Hi guys, Redneck Wannabe here. So today you're going to find out really how technically savvy I am. So we're going to go through, I'm just going to show you, this is my newest bed. This is my, my Back to Eden bed that I made in late August, September of last year. So this is the first year that I've planted anything. And you know, I think it's been one of those years so far. I think that if you have a garden, that's God's way of keeping you humble. If you recall from some of my, or one of my last videos, my cold frame, it didn't do as well this year as I thought, or as I wanted it to. So the temperatures weren't as warm as I would have liked them to germinate as quickly and as fast, and they didn't grow as well as I would have liked them to. Once the temperatures did start to warm up, they were really starting to look good. And then one day I forgot to take the cold frame off, and I burnt up all my seedlings. So then I'm like, oh gosh, so I have to start over. So I was able to salvage some seedlings, and I planted my tomatoes right here. So so I planted tomatoes, and then from seeds, those started to come up, and right over here I planted some squash. Those started to come up, and then we got a light freeze, and that zapped everything. So so it's just been, you know, one of those years. But here's the Back to Eden, and from here over, last year I put about 6 inches of compost down, and then I put the wood chips. From here over, I put cardboard boxes down, and then we put about a foot of compost. I'm sorry, wood chips. So just going through the difference, you know, here's the compost part. So, you know, digging down, I've started digging a little bit just to make it easier. But you can see that white stuff. I think that's called mycelium, which is it's a fungus, and so I think that's a good thing. I think the more stuff like that you have in your beds, the better. So, you know, excuse me, it only takes, you know, 6 maybe 8 inches of digging down before I hit the compost. Now over here, I had to dig about 12 foot down. Now I've planted in this part. I don't know how well it's going to do this year, because I mean, literally I'm 8 to 12 inches down depending on where I'm at. And this row right here, I planted some eggplant, and what I did was I dug down till I hit dirt, and then I put the seeds. And so again, I've really basically had to start over this year. So dug down, put the seeds in the dirt itself, because I know you're not supposed to put it in the wood chips. So put it in. I've been watering, and I know that eggplants have, you know, a long time for germination. So we'll find out how they go. I've got tomatillos here, and you can see how they're kind of coming. Now, I don't know. This is so deep. I don't know if it's going to be good, or I don't know if it's going to be bad for the plant. I don't know if it's going to hold too much moisture or just enough. I don't know if it's going to be, you know, just a breeding ground for bugs. I'm not sure. But this is the first season for the Back to Eden, and I think this area back over here will do well, just because in the winter I had the kale and collard greens growing, and those really did well. But I've had nothing growing back over here, so I don't know what sort of success I'm going to have. So this row right here is squash. So it's been, I'll have to look at my notes, but it's been almost 2 weeks. And see, I'm not getting any, there's nothing, so I'm gonna have to replant these squash, because by 2 weeks I should see some. Well, here's a seed. I don't know, that still may pop, we'll see. But I'm probably gonna replant the squash. So here, this open area, I'm going to plant some cucumbers. Once the temperatures get a little bit warmer, I'll plant the cucumbers. So back to Eden, it's a journey. So sorry for the wind today, but I've definitely learned a lot. And like I said, I think God keeps gardens for a way to keep you humble, because before I did, this year, I thought, man, I think I'm getting this gardening thing down. And then, the frost and all that comes around, and well, dose of humble pie. So anyway, if you do a Back to Eden garden, I think this is going to do really, really well, but I think it just takes a time for it to mature. Just like all of us, it takes time to mature. So anyway, I hope this helps, and I appreciate it, and y'all take care. See ya. Bye.